Top of it, y'all. I'm gonna get right to it. I was literally watching a video about a minute ago where it showed a youngster kicking an elderly lady more than one time, and I think even putting hands on her as well. And you know, the brother who sent it to me, you know, his caption or his response to the video when he messaged it to me was, man, yo, what the fuck is going on in the world right now? And my response to him was, it basically is a matter of these kids are not being taught or shown what it is to respect their elders. Also, these kids are not getting their ass whooped. They're not being disciplined. They are not being corrected. They are not being shown by example that if in fact you even think of the thought of thinking of the thought or thinking of the thought of putting your hands on an elderly person, whether it be your family member, especially your family member, but an elderly person regardless. And this was a grandma in her robe and she had her scarf on, and this youngster is kicking her. Putting feet, I'm talking about kicking her hard, like in her groin area. So I say all of this to say this. As a father, I'm doing my part with my children. I think it's important that, as opposed to just being angry about seeing things like this, excuse me, we all make a conscious decision, especially the fathers, because this was a little boy that was doing this. He probably was 11, 12 at the oldest. Could have been older, but he looked like 11, 12. Fathers, we gotta be present. We have to really share the jewels with these kids, the jewels that they don't teach in school. We have to share them with our children and also lead by example with our actions. But we got to share it with our children, because if our children are raised right and they're being corrected and they're being disciplined properly, when they go out into the world, it will help to shape some of their friends, because some of their friends will watch them that really respect them and admire them and say, damn, he's respectful to his elders, to the teachers, to his coaches, to his elders who he doesn't even know. Damn, I think that's cool. You know, I see guys doing the opposite over here, but that's something I think I want to follow. But it needs to be more and more and more young men carrying themselves accordingly, so that other young men, regardless of color, see this and say, that's fly, that's cool, that's what's up. You understand what I'm saying? That's lit. I'm with that. So I'm done with my spiel on that particular subject matter, even though that's something serious and it really hit home with me to the heart and in the head. And I immediately had to come on here and share this with y'all. But hopefully a lot of y'all will see this and say, not only New Child is right, but yo, I'm gonna do something about that starting tonight. All right, take that and run with it. One love.